Dick and Edge. Dick is Edge's brother. And then I met Bono. Bono said he could play guitar, but he didn't have one. Dick and Edge had built a guitar, which was the most incredible looking machine you've ever seen in your life. So I met Adam, and I got so excited when I saw him, because he had bushy blonde hair, he had tinted glasses, and a really long Afghan coat, and all the beads, and all the gear, and he just looked so cool. And I said, I want to be in a band with him.
I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Outside it's
Like that.
You put your lips to her lips.
I enjoy those always because I know they don't take much time.
Her skin is pale like God's only dove.
They had to really branch out and experiment and do things that we hadn't done before. And that's what happened. And everyone had a huge responsibility.
It wasn't really until the last month that everyone felt they had a grip on it.
Very often it's almost the songs that create the finished work rather than your original idea.
The biggest tip that you can get is when you're in the room playing and the music comes.
Once that moment happens in a record, there's a flurry of activity to get it all finished for a deadline that you choose.
Often the lyrics dictate the context and the music.
I don't think the lyrics are worth a shit, to be honest, if you ask me. I think it's all about drums. In the end, I know we made the right decision. We did the right thing. We made the album that we felt we had to make, and the album that we wanted to make. And it was a hard record to make, but the end result is exactly as we wanted it to be.
I have a weakness for belly dancers.
It's alright.
They make me wriggle.
We were always prepared to do a record that was heavy.
Well, it's too late tonight.
It's a lot more sweaty than it used to be.
The hardest thing is to make it look spontaneous. We know what we're doing. That is far out. How do you scream 20 floors down and be heard? Rock and roll doggy. That is the loudest voice I think I've ever heard in America's
Task of, recording. And then you sort of think when you finish the record and it's released, sort of a sigh of relief. Next thing it's...
When you're 16, you think you can take on the world. And sometimes you're right.
I think there's a lot of people a bit puzzled, to be honest, about what we're up to, what we're trying to do.
I know how Gary Glitter feels now. I like the way he feels. I mean, rock and roll is ridiculous. It's funny. I mean, 4 jerks in the police escort. I mean, that's funny.
I'm ready to look, I'm ready to die, I'm ready to say, I'm glad to be alive, I'm ready for the push.
This is the 90s. That's really it. This is the 90s.
One for the breeze, crawling around, my hands and knees.
Welcome to Zoo TV. I love this satellite thing. I love what you do, beaming across borders. That's what U2 is about. We might even borrow your satellite to do it. Why do you think I'm being nice to you?
I think had we made a record that didn't stretch us musically, it would have been a lot harder to get up there. But I think we have broken new ground for us musically. And it's a challenge to reproduce that in a live situation.
Yeah, I think this record is not in maybe a conscious way, but in a subconscious way. You know, we're reacting against maybe the myth of U2. It was, in a sense, it was our attempt at doing something that was to take the air out of that particular balloon and deflate that whole mega U2 thing a bit. And it's more fun for us, you know. I mean, this show gives us a chance to deal with real irony and humor, and it's throwaway, but at the same time it's incredibly heavy. It's kind of more accurate, you know. That's what we're like. We're heavy bastards with a sense of humor.
There are some other areas that have suffered in the wake of the megadom, and they will have to be addressed in time. But musically, we are the best that we've ever been, because we've actually taken time to sit down and think about what we're doing and where we want to go. And I feel really confident about the future.
I'm not a hero. A rock and roller. I'm spoiled rotten. I'm paid too much for what I do.
But do you see?
I do it for nothing. You know what I mean? It's like you people, you need heroes. You know, the media want to create heroes. But if I agreed to the job, you'd kill me. So I'm backing out.
It's alright, it's alright.
Never trust a man who tells you it's from the heart. You should know that.
I hope that the band will always grow, and by that I don't mean in size, I mean in terms of its ability to write and perform music.
Smoking a cigar, second.
I still think that we're capable of saying it better and playing it better. I don't think our best work is behind us. I think it's in front of us.
Never trust a cowboy or a man in shades.
You know, the song I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, I've found what I've been looking for 15 years. I've actually found my niche. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Check this out. See, I'm learning to be insincere. I've had my bastard lessons. I'm getting it right. I could turn out cool.
think the party line is it's a beginning.